Game time, game time. Bruh. All right, we're back, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back alive, live, live, live. The whole point of this show is to try to catch bargains or what we think are bargains during a live show. During a live show, man, trying to catch some deals, try to get away from sweat bets. Uh, to be quite frank with y'all, man, I'm like 0 and 3, 0 and 4, honestly, to be transparent in these last couple of games. So I'm just gonna sit on the back seat on this one. Um, but that doesn't mean I can't give you guys good looks or what I think could be possibly good looks. So we already know what's going on. Boston needs this game in order to keep from going 3-1 because everybody already know the rules. You go down 3-1, it's a good chance that team would not win that series or whatever. So it's going to be a lot of hard play in this game. Boston has a lot riding on them. And I don't think Boston's going to end up like Cleveland, but I mean, you never fucking know. And that's why we watch these sports and shit because they're entertaining. There's no script, so they say. And that's why we watch it. So right now we got that total trickling up to 211. I am more so on the under on these games closer. Once it gets closer to when the game's on the line and shit, especially with these two teams. That's just me, man. So I would probably look for a high number and try to wait and see if it trickles down. Just my luck. That's just me. But we can look at some of these players. I'm gonna let the game roll for a minute and see what we got, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. But for right now, we have the spread currently at -9, which what did that open up at? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. What did that game open up at? 208 and at 5 was an opening spread on that game. And now we have it at 9 and up to 12 right now. Up to 13, 13 and a half. All right, let's look for player points right now. Let's see what everybody's looking like. Uh, Player points. And we'll look at player rebounds and everything early in the game. Players points. Players points. Let's go. 13. 13 to 4. Boston lead right now in Knicks Arena, the Knickerbockers, as they say. All right, so look, we got Tatum. Everybody getting some points up there. Derek White is hot right now. He got 9 points already 8 minutes into the game. He is balling. Drew with a goose egg. Al Horford with a goose egg. Bronson with 2. Carlson Towns with 2. So, the important pieces are already scoring. You know, let's look at Tatum right now, who's currently at 26, which I don't think there'll be no regression. He has to play his heart out tonight. He has to play his heart out. What did he open up at? I can't remember. What did he open up at? Jason Tatum did open up at 26. He did open up. Brown was at 22. Derek Wright was at 16. You can already see he's already up and out of there. 16, 16. Okay. Derek White was at 16. They got him at 21 right now. Because he has a hot hand right now. They feeding him the ball. He's getting in position. He's making his shots like he's supposed to. And if you look here, look at the data, y'all. But the data never really, give you the full. You just never know, man. But this is the data right now. Derek White got a hot hand in the beginning of the game. And he is currently up and over, way over his normal what he ranged from. So you can see in all three Knicks games, he has never gotten over 21 points. It's not really his forte, it looks like. So our last 5 games, he's never gotten that. So that is a good look. I like that look. Right now, the under 21, just because of the amount of juice on it. It's only at minus -0.02. So you down there getting your money back. You definitely doubling your money. You can't beat that. I like that look. I like that look. Let's see where he at on threes. Damn, they got him up too at 5.52. He has yet to ever get that. And that is at plus money, y'all. Plus money. What do you think? That's plus money, y'all. That's a good look, man. It's a good sweat. It's one of them bets that if you don't get it, you can't even be mad. The data just kind of shows it. But take everything what I say with a grain of salt, man, because you just don't know, man. It's gambling, man, and that's why they call it gambling, because you gambling. You don't know what the fuck it is. All right, what's going to happen, what's going to outcome. But I do like that look on his threes. It is at a plus 104, which is good money right there. You're doubling your money with an extra, a little extras on there, a little extra bacon on that thing. If you like bacon, because I love me some bacon. I love me some bacon. All right, let's see what ain't no really going on right now. There's a big timeout. Um, let's see, and another thing too. Let's see, as far as team points, team total points. The books are already saying Boston's gonna win. Like they're already saying that Boston's gonna win. Cause just look at this shit. Total points away team. They got them at 211 right now, and that did open up something different. Yeah, so they was at 107. So the books is already saying that Boston. They already thinking Boston's gonna win this game. That's what that's telling me. They're not gonna be the outscore 'em. So right now, look, we got it at 11. Boston's up 13. New York's at 4. Their totals dropping. I still think this thing could have a potential to go under. So I like when they get hot, and let me see what happens, man. Let me look in further into that real quick. How have they been on the over under so far? Over unders. How do they look on their over unders? They say Tatum playing his ass up, bro. They got to play like they life on the line, bro. They don't want to end up like Cleveland, because this is have the same. Just this scenario is the same thing with the Cleveland series. Both teams, but I think that Boston can overcome this because they've been there before. Cleveland, not so much. It's that same bad story, especially with Mitchell. They play good throughout the season. He just has that aura about him. It's been traveling with him this whole career. Playing good, good dominant player, and don't do shit when it really matters. So I'm rambling there a little bit. All right, so what we're Boston starting to make their comeback a little bit. I mean, New York starting to make their comeback right now. Boom. So head to head, like you see, look at these unders. Look at these unders. This game push. This is why I'm leaning more towards the under. Oh, they cashing. I like when they make a series of big threes and a series of scoring back and forth at fast pace and shit. Cause probably later on the shit's gonna slow down. They these This series has tend to go under, so that's why I'm looking under. They put some points up there. We have currently is at 213, 213. Knicks done got hot now. They're on their mojo now. They on no mojo. That money line is at a plus 265 right now. 265 if you like that. Plus 240 right now. Plus a 240 right now if you like that right now. They only down by 5 with 6 minutes left to go in the quarter. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Spread is currently at 7.5, 7.5 right now. Let's look at rebounds. Let's look at rebounds. Look at player rebounds. Oh, big foul. Also, offensive foul. They called that on Brown. Call that on Brown. All right, so as far as rebounds go, Tatum, and Tatum gets a lot of rebounds. Tatum gets a lot of rebounds, so he already got 4 already. They got him position, and it's kind of all over the board. That's really a gamble there, you know. I'm gonna say that he probably goes over tonight because the fact that they got to lock the fuck in. Damn, they just hit a big 3 right there. Jalen Brunson. Like I said, they only down by 2 right now. That spread is currently at 7.5. Now then dropped down to 5.5. Knicks are only down by 2. The money line went from what was it, 260, 280 to now it's down to plus 180. Total has went up 218 since opening. And that's the look. We got a timeout. I'm gonna make a quick run. I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. Be right back.
Movement that inspires. The love they showed me, it's why I pass it on, you know? Because it's the assists you don't see that make all the difference.
Warning, the following footage is offensive. Defensive. Extremely confident. Occasionally disrespectful. So devastatingly good, you'll change your passwords to WNBA 2025 OMG so good, these hoopers can hoop! Exclamation point, exclamation. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to the W.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny James fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
So with Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, home, car, motorcycle, all bundled together. Just like that breakfast burrito.
So can I get chorizo?
Yeah, metaphorically, yeah.
Carnitas.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
Oh, bacon.
Oh wait, there isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce. Can I get chips?
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Sure.
Okay.
For bundling made easy, get more.
Welcome back to New York. It's 2 original NBA franchises meeting in the playoffs for the 16th time in this long-standing rivalry. The first time they met
right, we back, baby. All right, nothing's changed, and I know that total. All right, still in timeout. What's going on? All right, we back, baby. That total has went up to 214. The spread is still at 5.5 and a hook. 5 and a hook. You can get that at plus money right now on New York. You can get that for plus money. Plus money is always good money, boy. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, boy. We love the plus money. As bettors, as gamblers, we love plus money. We love to see plus money. Plus money is a good thing. You gotta get them like, hey man, when I was out there hustling and shit, my man's always used to say, man, you gotta get them extras. You gotta get them extras. Salute to Kyle, man. He's still locked down, man, but trying to get them extras. All right, sorry all that bullshit. We just had some big shots going back and forth, right? 19 right now for Boston, 17 for New York. They are battling here. Everybody has a hot hand. They're shooting good percentage. Whack. Woo! Holford. I mean, damn, who is that? Derek White. I'm tripping. Derek White hot. He got 12 fucking points right now. He got 12 points. He got a high hand right now. They feeding him the ball, boy. And when you got a high hand, they might as well keep feeding you. They might as well keep feeding you. Let's see where he at right now, because that's kind of interesting. Because he damn near got all his points that he needed in the beginning of the game. He almost got all his points. He almost got all his fucking. Boston is going up a little bit. Said some little distance between Knicks. Knicks is still in the game, though. They're still in the game. All right, so damn, Derek White went up to 24 right now. He's up to 24. He has a hot hand. He has 12 points currently. He is balling his ass off. Up to 24. He's never had that, y'all. This could be the hot game. I don't know. Or you want to take that under. It got some meat on it. It got some meat on it at 130. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I see a good look, I'm only going to put like a half a unit or a little less, maybe a quarter unit on something. Just to, oh, it dropped down to 23 and it's plus money. He's at 12. Do you think he can? It's at plus money right now. This is Derek White, who is currently has a hot hand right now. As you see, he hasn't had 23 points in neither of these series yet. He back up to 24 with a little meat on it. Back up to 24 with a little meat on it. Minus 132. Minus 132. Derek White with 12 points. Brown, he has 6 points right now. Tatum, he didn't drop down. I think he was at 26. He was at 26. He's currently at 24.5 and a hook with a little meat on there. 128. 128. Minus, my bad. Minus 128. Minus 128 on his overs. Okay? Karl Anthony Towns, who had a fucking phenomenal. We're going to get the Bronson. Hold on. We're going to get the Bronson. Karl Anthony Towns. Currently, right now, he was balling the last two games. I think he doesn't regress. I think he still stays in top tier form. And I think that the 14 was the game that he was in foul trouble. All right. But he didn't hit 21. He's gotten over that in this Boston series. He's been a big help with their offense there. Let's look where he at on threes. Damn, that shit got a lot of meat on it. But look at the under though. Ooh, if you want to chance that though, it's at plus 182. Look at all that extras on there, boy. That motherfucker got them extras. Like my boy say, you gotta get them extras. Plus 178 right now. Plus 178. If you think he is not going to get one single three, as you can see here, it's kind of up and down. He's only hitting threes and 2 times out of both of these series. That's a good gamble there. If you want to put you want to sprinkle a little cheese on that motherfucker, man. I think that's a good look, man. Plus money, you can't beat. We love plus money. As gamblers, we love plus motherfucking money, bitch. All right, here we go. We got Jaylen Brown. They got his shit locked the fuck up right now. I don't know what's going on right now, but we'll come back to that now. We're going to look at Jalen Bronson. Sitting at 7 points. It is now currently he's up to 30, which I don't think he opened up that, but he's sitting at 30 points right now. As you can see, he hasn't gotten that in this series yet. There's a little juice on there at minus 130 for the under. It just went down. Minus 120 for the under of 30. All right, if you think he's going to go over, it's at minus 110. Minus 110. If you like that look right there, you can get Jalen Brunson right now, 30 points, which he opened up at. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see where he opened up at. Jalen Brunson, threes, points. Jalen Brunson was at 27 when it first opened. 27. Jalen Brunson opened up before the game started was at 27.5. He is currently ticked up to 30 points, which he has gotten only one time in these series in the playoffs. He was only gotten that one time. All right? If you want to gamble on that, 29 right now. 29 is dropped down a little juice. That 30 was a lick, though. That 30 was a lick. I like that 30. I like that 30. But he's at 29 a hook right now. It then went down. The juice is really good. Minus 106, minus 106. If you like that, Jalen Brunson, who has not gotten that, but yet one game in this whole series, is minus 106. It's good, 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 good. Minus 106, y'all. 106. Let's see where he at on threes. Where he at on threes. He's only gotten over that one time in these series, man, but it got a lot of juice on it, and we don't like no sour juice in our shit. We don't like our shit spiked. That shit is spiked. Minus 160. Me personally, I don't like to do shit over minus 150. That's just me. Unless it's some guaranteed shit, you know what I mean? And I gotta drop a whole meat wad on there to even make, but it doesn't make sense to do that. Minus 160 right now. Little juice on that thing for over 3.5 for Jalen Brunson threes. Let's look where he at on rebounds. Rebound, he been rebounding his ass off. He's been getting four. If you like that look, it got a little juice on it at minus 132. If you don't think he's gonna get over that, you looking at plus money. You can't beat that plus money. Now, the one thing that I do like, I gotta go back to this Derek White, who's on the foul line right now, who is balling out of control. He is hot right now. He is on fire right now. He currently has never gotten this in any other series, 24.5 points, but he has the hot hand right now. Boy, he has the fucking hot hand. They got this shit locked up. We're up. They got this shit locked up. I'm talking. They got this shit locked up. They are knotted up right now. I was not paying attention to the score. 24-25. Boston up by one right now. We'll look at their current spread totals. Right now, total is went up to 217, bro. 217. They shooting pretty good today. They've been in the gym. They've been resting. They are shooting phenomenal right now. 218 right now. It's currently at 218. We can go see what are they looking at as far as how good they are shooting. How good are they shooting? Let's look at that. Let's go to ESPN, NBA. I just want to see their percentage because that means a lot. Like if they shooting hot, they got a hot hand. You know this thing's gonna go stay over. This thing's gonna stay over. Damn, what's taking me so long? All right, right here. We go. Boston. Boom. Hey, Bowling, man. New York at one time was at 280. Is a plus 280 on the money line. On the money line, 280. You got to understand, Boston cannot go down. They life is on the line right now. Life is on the line right now. Life is on the line. I just want to see what their percentage is. Let's look at team stats. All right, team stats. Whoa. All right, both teams are shooting fucking pretty good. Boston is shooting at a 64.7%. The Knicks is shooting at 54.5%. They are shooting phenomenal. 3 points, 58.3, where the Knicks are shooting at 40% when it comes to 3 points. But field goal rise, both teams are shooting pretty good. Knicks did just drop down. I am going to say it's going to be some regression later on in the game. I mean, these series take a lot out of you. They shooting a lot of threes. That total is going nuts. That total is going nuts. Boston right now is shoot at a phenomenal at 3 point, 61.5%. 61.5%. We have to take that in consideration of this spread in total. They're shooting at a phenomenal, but they can't make everything. There has to be some regression, okay? There's going to be some misses. You got to take that in. It's going to be one motherfucker hitting, then they're going to go dry. They ain't going to make every single shot. That'll be the perfect fucking game. The total is now at a whopping 223, which opened up at a 208. Both of these and all these games have all trended under. Let's just put that out there, right? All these games has trended under. Every single one of these games. If anybody got anything, put them in the comments. We are a community here. We all trying to help everybody out to make some money. This is money making Monday, baby. You know what I'm saying? And just to be transparent with you guys, I am currently 0-4 on my live bets right now. I have not been hitting the lick or getting the wrong looks. I will be sitting on the sidelines for today, but that doesn't mean I can't give you guys good looks of what I would think or good looks that you would think that could be profitable tonight. All right, so that's what I'm here for, man. We are the community. If anybody have anything, please post them in the chat. Um, please post them in the chat. All right, currently, like I said, let's get back. The games have tended under, right? They all been tending under, right? So they shooting good right now, right? We already said that. We have to take that in consideration. Is there going to be any regression? It already done dropped down a little bit. They were at 60%. Oh, wait, no. So look, as far as 3 points, god damn, it went up even more. Boston is shooting at a 64.3%. They are clicking behind the three line. But Knicks is only shooting 40%. If Knicks cannot keep up with the threes, they're going to be in trouble. If they continue to hit like this, if Boston continue to hit their threes like this, as far as field goals, Knicks is on fire. They're shooting at a 68.4% on the fucking field. They're playing phenomenal, man. They're playing phenomenal right now. But does this pace keep up the rest of the game? When we know that most games tend to go under. They tend to go under. Let's look at the last game. They was putting up 30. They was putting up 30. And look at the regression during the second half. Right? This is the last game. Boston, 36 first quarter. Boston again, 35 in the second quarter. Then look what happened. Look at the regression. Third quarter, they went down to 25. Right? Look at the regression on the fourth quarter. They went down to 19. All right? Look at the regression. Do you think they can continue? So you got to say that they had to be shooting good the first 2 quarters. They were shooting good those first 2 quarters, right? And then the regression came the last second half of the game. All right. So it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. We don't know yet. We don't know the outcome, but we're trying to predict the outcome, right? And we're trying to keep away from sweaty fucking bets, bro. 223 and a hook right now. Boston's is shooting at an unbelievable. What did we say? Boston was shooting at an unbelievable field goals right now, 68.4%. They are clicking. They were clicking. All right. They got 39 points in that first half. 39 points, shooting at 64.3% in that first half, y'all. Free throws, they've been phenomenal. 3 points, 64.3%. Do you think they can continue doing that? You think they can continue doing that? Threes. Do you think they can continue putting up this? You tell me. You fucking tell me, bro. Total 224 right now. It is up pretty high. This is the highest it's ever been in their series right now, y'all. Keep that in consideration because they was a hot hand and it's gotta be some regression. It was damn near perfect. It was damn near perfect that first quarter, bro. You can't do perfect all the time. We human beings, bro. We make mistakes. We just like machines. Machines make mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? Total is currently dropping. Currently, hold on. Let me bless y'all with my white face. With my beautiful white face. All right, let me go back. Bam. 223, boy. We need some good loving here. We at 223 and a hook right now as far as the total goes. The Knicks are currently up by 9 points. The spread is currently at 9.5. At plus, you can get if you like the Knicks. They're at plus 9.5. 9.5. And if this spread goes up to like double digits, I would definitely take the Knicks. I would definitely take the Knicks because what I say about double digit spreads. And I don't think this same thing is gonna be like Indiana. That game yesterday, with Cleveland, like bro, that was just gonna be a blowout. It was just gonna be a blowout. I don't think they had once they figured out that fucking defense they had a trouble with in fucking game three. It was over with. It was over with. I don't know. They was having an issue with that fucking 3-2 zone for some reason. That shit was pissing me the fuck off that game three. But anyways, we're here back in the game, baby. The total is spread is starting to slide a little bit. The Knicks just came up with a big steal. Whack. Oh, they missed. They're not shooting good behind the arc, man. Town trying to hit that three. So you see, Town's trying to hit threes right now. Was they just blowing them at first? Wow. Wow. All right. Currently down by six. There's a 7 point spread and a hook. The total has dropped down to 220 right now. 220. It was all the way up to 224 at one point in time. And mind you, their first half was damn near perfect. There has to be some regression, man. Damn near perfect. That's why that total was up. They were shooting at 64%, 68%, 64% on the three, 68% field goal as far as Boston. Knicks was at a 50-something percent and 40% on threes. They were down there perfect that first quarter. There has to be some regression there. There has to be some regression. There has to be some regression. 21. Spread is up 21, 221. All right, let's look at some points right now. Let's look at some points. All right, don't forget that 224 was a high. If you wanted to take that under there, that was probably the best shot. And the reason, and I kind of showed you why they were down there perfect that first half. It's not going to continue like that. You've seen the regression in the other games where they come out hot first and second quarter, and then the regression comes when defense start playing in the second half. All right, so Knicks, which was at 11.5 at one point in time, are staying in this game, and I believe Knicks are going to stay in this game. This series is not going to be like, I don't think the Cavaliers and Pacers is going to be a blueprint for this game right here. I do think Knicks has a good chance to stay around and not get blown out. All right, if they done hung with them and stay with them this long, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I can't see that. I can't see that. All right, so let's get back to the task here. 222, right? Spread is still at 7.5. You're still getting a deal if you want to take Knicks, which opened up at 5.5 today. It opened up at 5.5. It opened up at motherfucker 5.5 today. Five and a hook. Let's look at player points. Let's look at player points right now. You tell me what y'all like. Right? We're going to go back with Derek White, right? Because we was fucking with Derek White, who currently has 14 points. They got him at 25 right now, who's has never gotten that high before. But he has the hot hand today. You can get that 25.5 at a minus 128 if you like that under. It is, if you like the over. He has a hot hand right now, man. 14 points. He has a hot hand. Do you think he can make 11 more points? It just dropped to 24. 24. If you like the under right now, 24 is at plus money. If you want to take that deal, And that's gamblers. We love plus money, man. We love them plus money. Plus money, you can take his under at 24.5. 24.5. All right, it just switched up to 106, minus 106. You take that under 24.5 points. He has never gotten that in a series. He just has a hot hand right now. They're like I said, they didn't play that first quarter. Then they're perfect. It has to be regression. They can't. I've never seen no team just stay shooting 68%. 68%. Oh, good move, Pritchard. Damn. Damn. All right. We ain't looked at Pritchard. And why I don't know why I ain't look at Pritchard, bro. I'm so sorry. For those who wants to see Pritchard's points, yeah, I might want to see Pritchard because he might be one of them sleepy players and shit. Because he had a fucking phenomenal game last game. He balled his ass off. Right now, if you like his over or his under, which that is kind of scary to take his under, because he's such one of those pivotal players for Celtics, and he has to stand. He has to play good this game. He has to. But they got some juice on it over at minus 130. If you like that 10 and a hook over, the under is at minus 102. If you like that, let's see where you're at on threes. Whoa, whoa. All right, so they got him at plus money for three. They got him at plus money right now. Plus, and he went down to 2.5, two and a hook. All right. And my boy Porzingis, he out there throwing it down. Let me see what Porzingis fucking with. Okay, he just hit a big three. Porzingis just hit his first three. And they only got him at 8. My boy. Where we at on rebounds? My boy. So, as far as rebounds, if you want to take his under, it's a gamble. They got him up at 5. Damn, they put juice on that bitch, though. Minus 174 right now. Minus 174 right now. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. All right, so Jason Tatum balling his ass off with 15 points. Let's go through this while they're on a commercial break. We have Jason Tatum, who was at 227.5 when the game opened up, who is currently at 30. He is doing his thing with 15 points right now. He has to play good, bro. In order for them to not go down 3-1, and we already know the rules. The team go down 3-1, there's a good chance they're not going to win, right? He has that. He has the fact that you don't want that. You know, these are previous champs from last year, right? So he got that on his shoulders too. This is a team that's been there before, so that's why you kind of gotta. You can't count Boston out. All right, they are built for this moment right now. This is what this team was whole built for. They still have the same pieces from last year, so this is what they do. So there's a look there. Let's see where he at on threes. He balled out. You like the under? It got plus money on the under. It is plus money at plus 138 right now. If you like Jason Tatum's under threes at 3.5, it is plus 138. And as gamblers, we love that plus money, baby. That's the best gambles right there. Shit. Plus money. But keep in mind, I don't know how many he has right now, but keep in mind, Boston was shooting at a whopping 60 some percent behind the arc, right? Right? 60 some percent behind the arc. Mm-hmm. Let's go back. Why is it on commercial?
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer. In a world of rising prices,
Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down.
popular SUVs, the Pathfinder.
All right, so let's go to we want to go to team stats, right? We want to see what has changed. Was there any regression? And there were some regression. We was at 68%. We're currently at 64% when it comes to field goal. We was at 64% or some shit behind 3 point. It had dropped down to 62. Boston, Knicks at one point in time was at 40. They was at 40%. Now they didn't drop all the way down to 33.3. They were at 50 some percent field goal rise. Now they're at 46. So we're starting to see the regression. I don't. Maybe it could be the substitutions might have something to do with it, where they sitting benching some of the star players, and so that can be part of it too. So, but I know we've seen some regression, some regression. We've seen some regression. Spread was at total was at 224 and a hook at one point in time, and because of that regression, now you've seen the total drop. And like we said, I already said I tended to wanted to go under, but just to get a better number, and that 224 is like the highest I've seen it. This whole series has trended under. They then played a perfect first quarter, and you're probably going to see some regression. You know. All right, so Boston got a little lead again. I this double point spread, and I just don't like them, man. I'm always probably would try to take the other team. That's just me. That's just me. Cause not in any of these games, they have never fucking like not been a close game, except for the last game. Okay, I will say that Boston came out on fire in that last game on May 10th. All right, they're setting some ground. They starting to get within distance. As I say, now it's down back to 7. I liked it at 11. Like I was trying to say, them double digits, bro. That last game, but majority of these contests have been very close games. They've all been very close. All been very close games. Right now, Knicks is at a plus 255 on the money line. Plus 255 on the money line. If you think the Knicks can come back and win this game, we all know Boston has had trouble with close games, and they haven't been able to figure it out. And the Knicks have been able to push through on two of the last three games. Um, and two of them went. No, yeah, two of them went was close games, and Nick edged it out. Edged it out. All right, so let's see what else can we go through. God damn it. God damn it. Knicks only down by 6. The spread currently was at plus 7.5. It rose all the way up to 11.5 is the highest I've seen it. That spread, yeah, it's at 11.5. As far as the total goes, I've seen it as high as 224.5 with a phenomenal first quarter for Boston, who was shooting over 60 something percent behind the arc and free and field goal wise. So they down there was perfect. All right, we was looking at some of these players who had a hot hand. Derek White was one of them who at the time has 14 points. His has came down. I seen it as high as 24. 25 and a hook. And let's go back to that. I don't know why I keep, but for some reason something about that look. He has never gotten that. He has a hot hand. As you can see here in the last 5 games, he's never gotten that total before. Currently at plus money if you want the under. It is currently plus money. And you know us gamblers, we love our plus money. 24 and a hook for
Yeah, Taylor
plus
versus
money
Smart.
right now. Derek
So
White,
check out State
who
Farm's
has the
Good
hot
Hands
hand,
Savings
is
Plan.
just jumped up to
With Good Hands,
25.5 with a little juice on it. 132, 130, minus 132. Did he score again? Nah, he didn't. But if that's a look for you, because I'm down there about to take that motherfucker, bud. But I'm sitting on the sidelines today. All right, so I like that look. I just like that look for some reason. I could be wrong, but it's just like, you know, is he gonna stay hot the whole fucking game? He gonna be that hot hand? I mean, he's one of the top leading shooters or scorers right now. You would think that the Knicks would try to figure out something during halftime, correct?
Next, we talk about defense to offense. Carl Anthony Towns, that is a big block in a one-on-one matchup against Jalen Brown. And watch Brunson, that quick pass, giving their teammates
Whack.
open shots. What that does,
All right, so we didn't look at assists or none, have we? So we can do all that. Let's look at player assists right now. Taylor assists. Bronson with the hot hand with four, getting his team involved. Getting his team involved. Let's look at assists. Let's look at assists. He has never in the history of this whole series. That is at plus money, y'all. Woo! Do y'all see that? Am I tripping? It was. It just dropped down. It just dropped down. Let's back up. Plus money, plus 106 right now. As you can see, Jalen Bronson, he's getting his team involved right now. They got him at 9.5. He has never gotten over that number. If you want to take his over, minus 140 right now. Got a little juice on there. Damn. Tatum Ballman. He got to get over 30. I guess one of them games he has to play his ass off. We all know that, right? He has to. They got him at 34. He was open up at 27. He is balling his ass off, which he has to if he don't want to have the same fate as Cleveland. What? 34 right now. Jason Tatum points. He's at 34. If you want 33 right now, 33. He just dropped down. 33 and a hook. He got a little juice on it. He's on fire right now. The whole Boston Celtics are shooting pretty good. Derek White. All right, Kyle Anthony Towns back on his foul trouble. He's back in foul trouble. They about to put his ass in bench. In bench. They about to put him in the bench. He did this the last fucking time. He already know he's going to sit down. They had the same problem when, and that was that one game. Hold, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go look real quick. I'm gonna show you something. They probably took his ass off because they know his ass about to go sit down. All right, so Kyle Anthony Towns, right? Let's go back real quick. So I just want to show you some. I believe on this game right here where he had 14 points, that was the game he had the foul trouble in. He had three in the beginning of the quarter. And as you can see, they already took him out. So he's going to be sitting. So with that being said, he probably can have some regression. Look what I told y'all. Our last game, when he had the 14, was when he was in foul trouble. They sat him. He didn't come back to like the second half. Can't remember. Maybe it was third, late third. and he only had four. But the shit, just the only difference is he has more points now. He has 10. No, it was exactly the same. He had 10 points and shit the last game. So just keep that in question, man. This happened last time. Yep, he only got 14 points. They got him at 19s, so he has 10. So I mean, that's the look. They're gonna sit him, man. He's not gonna be. Damn, what else could I look at? Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Mm-mm. Can't do that. Won't let me. All right. Anywho, let's go back. I was just trying to look for some. All right, 19. Like I said, he's in foul trouble right now, and he got in the same trouble like game one or some shit. So that's a look there. If you want to look at maybe his under, there's a little juice on there, but he's in foul trouble, man. Jason Tatum with 18. They currently got him at 32 and a half, 32 and a hook. His threes, he been balling on threes. Balling on threes. They got him at 5.5, man. Got a lot of juice on there, but if you like that under, it is plus money. But shit, he been hitting them bitches. He been hitting them bitches. I don't even know how many he got right now. All right, let's go back to team. This shit probably went all over. Team props. 105 for the Knicks, and then they got Boston at 114. And what did it open up at? All right, so Boston was at 107, and New York was at 101. 107, 101. All right, so there's some difference there as far as the team total. Team total. And I think New York only got that one time over that. That team total, they've only gotten that. Oh, damn, what's going on? They've only gotten that one time over 111, okay, guys? They've only gotten that one time, which was the last game. The other time they got close in the series was 105. No, that was the only time. That was the only time. So if you like that look there, that's that. That's that. On a team total. God damn it. On the team total. It's at 114 right now. 114, 113 right now. Fuck. That's could be a good look. I wonder what they percentage of shooting in that game was. Let's try to look at that. That last game when they got that. Is there something that'll show me that? No. What do y'all want? Dang. All right. 113 on a total for Boston, and it's 103 currently. That dropped down just 1 point for the Knicks. All right. They're down by 11 right now, so that spread probably went up a little bit. Total has dropped down. The highest I've seen it was at, it dropped 216. The highest I've seen was 224. There have been some regression. Like I said, that first quarter was damn near perfect. Damn near perfect, man. And most of their games all trend under. Currently, this is at 216. It has dropped from its high from the previous quarter tremendously. The spread has went up. It is at double digits right now at 11.5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so yeah, we're starting to see this shit shaping up, man. With only a minute and 42 seconds left in this first half, we're starting to see the game shaping up. We're seeing that Boston is like continue they lead. They've led majority of this whole game. I think Knicks only like was beating them maybe only like two times, but Boston came back and now they done stretch the lead a little bit now. They up by 12. Up by 12. Total has dropped down to 216. Total has dropped to 216. I still have a feeling this thing is still can go under that. Okay, the highest we've seen was 227. I've been on the under, and will have looked at a live under, uh, especially with them shooting at a phenomenal like 68% behind field goals, and they were at 60 some percent on threes. There had to be some regression because that first half was damn near perfect. It was damn near perfect, and we all know you can't keep up damn near perfect. Okay, fatigue happens, tiredness happens, defense happens, players getting in foul trouble. You know, players' injuries starting to tweak and shit. Like from all the bumping and grinding on defense. Like it's gonna be some regression, bro. In a fucking playoffs. All right. So we had that. That was a good look. That 224, 220s. I still think this thing has a potential to go under. Just a fact. Just and let's see here. Let's see the fuck here, Brody. Knicks is taking their spread and spreading it more. Oh, only down by 12. Only down by 12. What's wrong, y'all? Better leave him alone. My dog. Hold on. Alexa, turn on living room light. Alright, sorry. Y'all couldn't even see me, boy. I was in the dark, boy, like we was in the alley somewhere. Alright. Boston up 12 points. The spread is up to 11.5 again. The spread, yeah. The total has dropped down to 206. Let's look at some player points. We are now only within a minute and 20 seconds before this first quarter is over. Tatum, who was up at 34, has dropped now to 30.5. All right. Brown, 12 points at 21. Derek White, who has 17 right now, who's gotten more points than he's up over more points he's ever been. So in any of these quarters, he has the hot hand. Do you think some regression comes the second half? If Boston probably keep this spread, they would probably empty the benches. If the spread gets out of hand, they probably empty the benches pretty late in the fourth quarter sometime. All right, but he has a hand. It just dropped down to 24 and a half. Goaltending just called. All right, let's look at Jaylen Brown. We have not looking at Jaylen Brown. We're going to take a look at Jaylen Brown, who is currently at 21 and a hook. 21 and a hook. You can get him at 21 and a hook right now for minus 106. He has games where the data's not really showing him, but he has games where he has to step up. And right now, it seems like Tatum is taking that position right now. So you might see some regression on his part on this game, especially if not needed. If Boston continues to play dominant like they are. Oh man, And Knicks making a lot of fucking turnovers too. Let's look at the turnovers right now, cause that shit plays a role in this shit. People don't be understanding. It be the little shit. It be the little shit. Let's see how many. Ah, man. All right, so block, steals, assists, turnovers. So they kind of even on turnover, but points conceded off turnovers, and they're kind of about the same. So that didn't really change anything really. Steals, assists, but it looks like okay. So assists, right? It's looking like Knicks are spreading the ball around a little bit more than what Boston is. It looks like so. If you're looking at anything live, just keep in mind that Boston is not spreading the ball as much as the Knicks are. The Knicks, which are trying to find a shot and good looks, are probably spreading that ball around just a little bit more than. So if you're looking at anybody assists, just know the Knicks are leading in that department in assists. Okay. Rebounds right now, they're currently tied up in rebounds 2021 Knicks with just a 1 point more than them. So let's look at okay, now look at the regression. Remember we talked about this earlier in the show. Field goals, right? Boston was at 68. They done dropped down to 54%, right? All right. The Knicks was at 50 some percent. They done dropped down to 42%. As far as 3 points, Knicks were Boston was at 64, and Knicks was at 40%. So you've seen the regression there, and that's why that's important to take a look at that, man. So we're gonna start looking at this shit at a more science detail before we place these bets. So that's what this show is for, man. And I hope that helps everyone. All right, we're currently at halftime. We're gonna look at some looks real quick. It is 62-51. Big Green Boston in the league. Looking like they only up by 9. Knicks is still in this game. They ain't going nowhere, man. And like I said, this series been held tight. 2 of the last 3, right? Tatum with 20. Currently, you got him at 33. If you like his over, he is looking pretty good. A minus 128 on under. Jalen Brown with 12. Um, he's looking at 20.5 currently.
In a world of rising prices, Nissan is lowering them on our
So on like 8 more points.
the Pathfinder.
If you think he can get 8 more points, but you can see his regression throughout the last 2 games. He has yet to get over that. So if you like that under there,
It wasn't the late night shooting.
102. 102 right now. If you like his under at 20.5, it is currently at 102, which is look like some good money, man. Look like some good money, but it's definitely a sweat bet though. And that's what we trying to stay away from. That lick was that under 224 and a hook. 224 because like I said, the teams were playing damn near perfect that first quarter, and there has been, as we've seen with the numbers, there has been some regression, and the total has dropped tremendously since then. All right, so we already put that out there. We already did that live. We put that out there already. I hope people grab that shit. That was a fucking good look. Fucking great look. All right, so anyway, back to we're gonna go down the list. Derek White, we kind of already look. Let's look at Drew Holiday, who has a goose egg up there. They have him at 3 point. So that's kind of crazy. I mean, what's going on with Drew Holiday right now, man? So we do know this: if Boston stays in the league, he's probably gonna stay in the game more, which probably gonna give him more opportunity to score points and stuff. Probably gonna give him an opportunity. Well, then, let's see something real quick.
It's time now for tonight's Home Court Advantage, brought to you by Homes.com. Jalen Brunson.
Let's see. On his last game, I just want to see something. When they were up, right? I want to see Holiday minutes. Holiday minutes was at 24:46. His minutes was at 24:46. I'm sorry, I stepped on you. And he was 3 for 4, 2 for 3. Differential. How many points did he have? So he bought Holiday. He had 8 points that last game. 8 points. He has zero goose egg right now, y'all. Just look at this. Could be a good look. Boston is up. If he get about 20 or some minutes, he almost. How many minutes he had that last game? And they were up big. Um, that could be a good look. Holiday had 24.46 minutes. 24 minutes and 46 seconds. He was in the game last game. That was just 10 points less than Hartford. 10 points. 10 minutes less.
And it opens the next door for your kids.
And 15 points. 15 points. 15 minutes less than Tatum. So he was getting minutes last game in a big blowout. So let's go back here. All right, halftime. This is a good halftime look. If you think that Drew Holiday can get over, because he has a goose egg right now, so you're getting a good deal. As you can see, and he got a pyramid going on. He was going up, then it started some a little regression throughout this series right here. So our first game, second game, third game, he just keeps dropping. They got him at 3.5. I mean, I think that's a good look. It's at 120. Bella, what's wrong with you? My dog acting a nut. All right, so yeah, that's a good look there, man. You like Drew Holiday, who has a goose egg, to go over 3.5 points with a second half. All right. Jalen Bronson, he's currently. Well, you don't want to look at Al Halford. All right, so Al, they got him at 6 points. He's kind of been all over the place. 6, 9, 7, 4, 15. He just be all over the place, man. It's kind of hard to go with Al Horford. You just don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, the rebounds could be a look. He's pretty solid on his rebounds. He's getting over 5.5. He's only not getting that one time. So if you believe that he can, and that's at plus money right now, plus 130 right now, Al Horford on his rebounds. If that's your look, what you got? Oh, all right. Okay, so we have that there. Let's look at a couple more looks, man, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Carl Anthony Towns, like we said, he just dropped down to 18. He was at 19. He is in foul trouble right now. And remember what happened the last time with Carl Anthony Townsend. Let's look at Bronson right now. Jalen Bronson, who's currently at 26 right now. He's currently at 26 right now. Boom, bow, bing, boom. He's kind of all over the place, but he's gotten over 26-3 the last 2 games. Currently sitting at minus 122. But if you like that over, it's at minus 108. What's that, girl? What are you trying to get? You must want some treat. All right, my dog. Like, I need to go out or something. All right, anyway. Hold on, baby. Watch out. Okay, so let's look at threes. Why you do that? She jumped around me. That's weird. All right. Rebounds. Look at that, duh. With Jalen Brunson on his rebounds. They're at 2.5 right now. I'm not sure how many he has, but he's gotten that every single fucking game. You can get that right now at minus 108. You can get that. He has gotten that every single fucking game. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. He's gotten that every single fucking game. Minus 110 on that. Minus 110, minus 108 right now. And it went to 2.5, 2.5 right now. Damn, I might have to take that look. I might have to take that look. It just went to 2.5. Is mount 110 minus 110. It's jumping around, y'all. It's jumping around. So if you're looking at that, that motherfucker jumping. That bitch jumping. 2.5 if you like that look on Jalen Brunson's. All right, and remember we said before that they've been throwing around the assist bubble. 8.5 right now where he currently at. He has not getting that in any game. But he's sitting up pretty high. This has a lot of juice on the under because they even knowing like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get that. But they are passing the ball. They do have more assists than currently Boston. So he is trying to get other pieces involved in the game. Um, if you think you can go over that, it is plus money at plus 134. But that under has a lot of juice on it at minus 180. I mean, that's a look if you want to look at something he's never gotten at, man. So that's just to put that out there. It's just to put that out there. And we already talked about Drew Holiday. Um, I believe if Boston can stay up, he will get more playing time. And probably should be able to get over that three and a hook, which is at pretty good odds right now. At pretty good odds. We already know Carl Anthony Towns is currently on the bench right now. He's in foul trouble, and you know how that works. We haven't looked at Michael Bridges. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right, so currently we have Mike Bridges right here. That 16. He's kind of never gotten that. He has never gotten that in this series. That's a good look there. Minus 136. If you think he's going to go over, it is at plus money. And we know us gamblers, we love our plus money. He is currently at minus 136 on the under at 16 in the hook right now. If you like Michael Bridges points, let's look at threes. Threes, woo, under. The under is at minus 106. The over is at 128. He's gotten that three out of the last five. Three out of the last five. Let's look at rebounds. Rebounds, 3.5. And if you like his under, it's at plus money. But he's gotten that four out of the last five. Four out of the last five, they got him at minus 158. If you like that look on Michael Bridges rebounds, 3.5. Under at plus 118. But, like I said, he's gotten that four out of the last five games. All right. Assists. And we said the Knicks aren't passing the ball around. They do have more assists than Boston right now. That has a lot of juice on it on the under, but that over is at plus 158, with 54, 154 plus 154. Michael Bridges. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna look at one more thing, and that's team total points. And I'm gonna get up off of here and enjoy the rest of my night. I have to get ready and go to work and stuff. To the parlay. Team props. Let's see what our spread was. And we was looking at that. So Boston was at 114 at one point in time. And the Knicks was at 104, I believe, at one point in time. We've seen a little bit of regression. And as the team total goes, and we can go back and see what it opened up at real quick. This is what it opened up at, 101.5, and the Boston was at 107.5. 107.5, and now this is what it is right now. 112, which they only gotten over that one time, and the Boston is over 102. Okay. All right, man. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you enjoy the show. We're trying to turn these picks into bricks. You feel me? I hope we had some good looks. Just to be transparent with you guys, I'm currently 0-4 on my looks right now. So I'm just sitting on the back side until but that doesn't mean I can't give you guys good looks or what I think will be good looks. Okay, we're trying to stay away from sweat bets. Um, I think I'm gonna just dial it in instead of being all over the place. Just look for certain looks and just kind of just dialing in one spot, and then during halftime to kind of go over other looks or looks that could be possibly good. You know, where you got a 50-50 shot. But this is your boy Kappa Trap. We are about to end this. I hope I gave you guys some good looks. Thanks for tuning in. And if you had anything, please place them in the comments. I'll probably be back on the next game in due time. But other than that, you guys have a good night, and I'm out this thing. Peace. In here, Grease.